is going on, guys? JD from New York here. And this is part 3 of number 91. I said fucking 92 yesterday. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But this is part 3 of number 91 of the number 1 source. Right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE, man. This is the best fucking podcast in your sub box when it comes to WWE Off The Script, man. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday morning with me. And I apologize for yesterday's error, man. It's not episode number 92. That's next week, man. That's next week. 1 week before Survivor Series. This is 91. Thank you guys, like I said, for joining me on Sunday morning. A little bit different today, guys. A little bit different. We're going to unbox this motherfucker, man. Wrestle Crate. I've been fucking putting it off because I'm so fucking busy with work. I got Black Ops 3. I got the game and shit. I got WWE 2K16. So I figured I'm going to do the unboxing at the end of this video, being that I don't have a lot of news for you guys. I got a few pieces of news. We'll go over that. I'll answer some Q&A. Alright, but we'll do the Wrestle Crate unboxing at the end because I haven't even looked in it yet. I have no fucking idea what's in it. My phone is going off. Go fuck yourself. I'm actually recording right now, man. There you go. Alright, anything can happen here on Off The Script, man. But if you guys are not following me on Twitter, at JD from NY206, you can follow me on there. Tweet along with me. I'll try my best to reach out to you and answer your questions. If you're tweeting at me, man, I get fucking hundreds of notifications a day with the videos I put up and you know, the fucking crazy shit that I say. Crazy, man. But Twitter's the best place to reach out to me. I'm always on there. And then Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the sponsors down below. Make sure you guys go over to the DangerZone YouTube channel and go subscribe over there, man. Great place for us WWE or wrestling fans in general to go over there and converse with one another, man. Great content going up there. JD was on there a couple of days ago talking about Roman Reigns. Everything you guys need. All the information you guys need is in the description of this video, alright? So make sure you guys go check that out as soon as you're done with Off The Script this weekend. Now, let's get into the news, guys, quickly. Let's get into the news, man. Top story on Sunday. I promised you we were going to talk about Sasha Banks. I don't know how much ranting I can do on this, man. I really don't know what else to say because we're pretty much all in agreement here with Sasha Banks. There is speculation that Vince McMahon may not be a fan of WWE diva Sasha Banks after some fan comments that she shared on the microblogging website Tumblr, according to Daily Wrestling News. The report mentions Banks' frequent activity on her Tumblr page, interacting with WWE fans and sharing a bevy of comments. A lot of the comments are just fans sharing their support for the former NXT Divas champion. However, there is one particular fan comment that's generating interest, a comment that talks about WWE Chairman Vince McMahon's perception of Sasha Banks. And I quote, this is what Sasha Banks pretty much retweeted or, got out there to the general public. All the marks and smarks will look up and shout, "We want Sasha." And Vince will look down and whisper, "No." A standout of WWE's developmental promotion NXT, Banks made a name for herself thanks to her versatile wrestling skills and flashy personality. Her efforts earned her a call-up to the WWE's main roster on June 13th, along with fellow NXT women's wrestlers Charlotte and Becky Lynch. These women were brought in to be catalysts for a Divas revolution in the WWE. Just before being called up, Banks appeared on the Sam Roberts show and said that she would be main eventing the main roster too. Wait until I get to the main roster. Just wait. And then we will be main eventing that too. We're slowly taking over, and you can see that on the main roster right now, where girls like the Bellas are having 2 segments with Paige. It's a small step, but it's a step in the right direction. They are given that time, and they are killing it. We have to do it as a union, a women's union taking over. It is going to get bigger and better. The opportunity of when I do get to the main roster, oh yeah, a lot of changes are coming. However, since Banks' call-up, the boss has been mostly relegated to being a ringside manager or, a ringside, cheerleader for her teammates in Team Bad, Tamina and Naomi. Therefore, she is only occasionally wrestling in matches. That has caused fans to chant, "We want Sasha," during Banks' appearance on Raw and SmackDown, as the earlier fan comment states. To this point, outside of a few lengthier matches against the likes of Paige and Nikki Bella, Banks has not been pushed the way she was in NXT. During her NXT run, Banks was consistently one of the more heavily pushed performers in the promotion. Just before her stint as an NXT competitor ended, Banks reached several milestones for the female portion of the roster. For starters, and current WWE Divas Champion Charlotte were the main event at a live NXT event in Philadelphia, which I heard was unbelievable, and the crowd just went crazy for it. Then in what many call the best feud on her career with fellow NXT diva Bayley, the two women fought in two matches that several have called potential matches of the year. First, at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in front of a sold-out Barclays Center, 15,000 people on their feet watching both of these women go at it. Banks and Bayley went on second to last, wrestling in a near 30-minute match. Bayley won the Divas NXT Championship for the first time in her career, a victory that also signaled that Banks' time in NXT was drawing to a close. But in her final match at NXT TakeOver Respect, Banks and Bayley were the main event of that show, with Bayley for the NXT Divas Championship in a 30-minute Iron Woman match. Banks lost, thus writing the final chapter of her NXT career. It has obviously not been as creatively permitting on the main roster for Banks, as she is not getting the same amount of time in the ring or the microphone. But if her Tumblr activity is any indication, Banks is starting to join her fans in being more vocal about her position on television. I don't know what else to say here, guys. I really don't, guys. I don't know what else to add to this. All I can say, in a professional manner, I know Joe Cronin went off. We went off on out of nowhere. He went off on his channel about this whole Sasha Banks thing. Vince McMahon is making a huge mistake. Okay? Sasha Banks has the look. Sasha Banks has the in-ring skill. Sasha Banks has the charisma. She has it. I don't get... The thing that I don't get is that NXT is on the WWE banner. It is under the WWE umbrella. Why is there such a huge difference in the way things operate with NXT and Monday Night Raw and SmackDown? If I was the CEO, if I was the head honcho, if I was the big guy in charge, like Vince McMahon, I would want to know what is going on in all aspects of my company. Vince McMahon, though he is not hands-on in NXT, that is delegated to Triple H, and I'm assuming Stephanie's got a small portion of that, and the creative team is led by one or two guys, along with Triple H making the final decisions on what happens on NXT and how storylines progress, and how the NXT TakeOver events are scheduled and booked and named. You know, it's a small group of people. If I was Vince McMahon, I would want to know what is going on down there. Give Triple H full responsibility of NXT. Fine, let him have it. Vince has got his hands full with everything going on with the main roster. He's got WrestleMania to get ready for. He's got WrestleMania to book. He's worried about filling 105,000 seats at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas for WrestleMania 32. His roster is depleted right now. There's no breakout stars on the main roster. A lot of his big names are out with injury or on medical leave or on personal leave. There's a lot going on with Vince McMahon right now. You know, and it doesn't help that he's got guys like fucking Kevin Dunn working for him, who, to me, you know, I don't know Kevin Dunn. I don't know who he is as a person. I don't even know what the fuck he looks like. But all I know is from what I read, Kevin Dunn is not for the best interests of the WWE. It's a very political-driven environment from what I read. You know, if you don't meet a certain criteria, if you don't look a certain way, they don't give a shit about you. If you look like a Batista or a John Cena or a fucking huge muscle-bound freak, then fine. Yeah, we'll look at you and we'll push you to the fucking moon. You don't have to have the wrestling skills, but fuck it, you got the look. That's not the way it works anymore. It's not the way it works anymore. With the Divas, I would love to know, if I was Vince McMahon, what is going on with the Divas. All right? Everybody's buzzing about it. Everyone's raving about it. Everyone's talking about it on social media. You know? WWE is so big into social media. How doesn't Vince McMahon know what he has down in NXT? There were reports at WrestleMania that Vince McMahon first seen Charlotte in San Jose for NXT. They fit 6,000 people in an arena close to WrestleMania 31, outside of San Jose, right? And 6,000 people came out to watch NXT, and Vince McMahon was in the crowd. He was in the audience. He's seen Charlotte. I'm assuming she went against Sasha Banks and, Becky. They were all feuding. And he's seen exactly firsthand what the women in NXT can do. And he fell in love. He wanted Charlotte, and there were reports of Charlotte, coming to the main roster because Vince McMahon loved what he's seen. Now Vince McMahon is saying that he's not a fan, or there's news of Vince McMahon not supporting Sasha Banks. I don't know whether this is true or not, but I would bet my good money that this is true. Because you can see how the Divas Revolution, whatever the fuck they're calling it, this revolution is in no way a revolution. It's not. It's not a revolution at all, man, because the WWE is going back to the same shit that they're comfortable in booking, and that is the Bellas and not giving the women creative storylines, not giving them storylines for the fans to just grasp to and gravitate to and be interested in. If the fans want Sasha Banks, give us Sasha Banks. There's a reason why we're chanting for her name, man, because we don't want total divas. We don't want divas to begin with, man. It's an outdated fucking term. The terminology of diva is outdated. This is not a diva. I'm looking at Sasha Banks' picture right now. She is not a diva. She's a beautiful woman, right? Everyone is in agreement there. She's a beautiful woman. She knows what to do in the ring. She's got the look. She's got the attitude to play the character right. She plays that character brilliantly. At NXT TakeOver Respect, that's the one thing that I noticed more than anything. How she portrays herself. And you're telling me there's nothing for the WWE creative team to do with this woman? I don't get it. Never mind what she can do in the ring, man. Any creative writer would fucking be drooling over the fact that they got Sasha Banks on their roster. This woman is held. Matured Maker's Mark is poured into I don't even know what to say anymore, man. There's so many fucking people out there that call her the best female athlete in women's wrestling today. Why is she not giving something of substance? Why? Total Divas ruined WWE women's wrestling. The term diva has got to go. It's got to fucking go, man. Sasha Banks is the one woman that could fucking turn that around and say, you know what, fuck this diva shit, and just give me the fucking women's championship back. You got Paige, you got Sasha, you got Becky, you got what are they going to do with Bayley when she comes up to the main roster? What are they going to do with Bayley? There's a reason why nobody wants to leave NXT, man. Look at what's happening. Nobody wants to leave NXT. They come into this business to fucking wrestle. They come into this business to fucking get in the ring and excel at their craft. They're not excelling at their craft when they hit Monday Night Raw. Yeah, it's everybody's dream to be on Monday Night Raw and to be on the main roster and make all this types of money and headline WrestleMania and headline pay-per-views. But realistically, if you love professional wrestling, why would you ever want to leave NXT, man? You have it all. You got a nice cozy performance center. You got fucking, everything else that you need down there. You got the crowd. You got the atmosphere, the locker room, the whole fucking being of NXT. Completely different atmosphere compared to Monday Night Raw. Why doesn't anybody want to leave? That's the reason. And this reason. They see what they're doing to fucking Sasha Banks and Charlotte. I can't even imagine what they're thinking. If I was Sasha Banks, I'd be like, fuck this shit, man. I would say something too. I would get vocal. I know I'm good. I know I'm good. Why aren't you using me? What did you bring me up here for? This is no revolution. How can it be a revolution if I'm sitting on the sidelines? You know, same thing with Becky. What's going to happen to Bayley when she comes up to the main roster? Why doesn't Vince McMahon grasp what he has down in NXT? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. What's going to happen to everybody else that's on the NXT roster that's got to make their way to Monday Night Raw? Are they going to fucking just put them on the sidelines? Yeah, we don't have any fucking room for you. We don't have any creative plans for you. Yeah, just sit around. Sit around. We got John Cena, we got Big Show, we got Kane. We don't need you right now. You know? Same thing with the fucking Bella Twins, man. They're all over the TV. Fuck these women, man. This is not what we want to see. We want to see exactly what you're doing with the women in NXT. Do the same thing you're doing down in NXT on Monday Night Raw. It's not that difficult. It is not that difficult, man. How difficult is that to grasp? I don't get it. And I will never understand it. Seriously. Sasha Banks is too talented to be sitting on the sidelines. So something needs to be done about this. You know, I don't know if Vince McMahon is going to do something about it. I don't know if Triple H and Stephanie are going to do something about it. I don't even know if this report is true. But for the time being, this is a big news story this weekend. Let me know what you guys think about Sasha Banks. Let me know what you think about her sitting on the sidelines and her being frustrated, apparently, about her positioning with WWE Creative and why they are not using her, man. Seriously. This woman was in, if you look at the end of the year, and I swear to God, if one of her matches is not on the Slammy list for Match of the Year, WWE is completely fucked up. If you look at both of her matches with Bayley, both of those matches will be in the top 5 matches of WWE for 2015. That's how good she is, man. That's how good she is. They main evented a fucking WWE event. Why? Because Triple H has trust in her and everybody else down there that they groomed to be the next wave of women's wrestling. If Triple H is married to Vince's daughter, for Christ's sake, why doesn't Vince trust Triple H's opinion and thought process on what to do? Follow him, you know? Put your pride to the side and take some advice from your fucking family. They're in this too, just like you are. You can't do it all, man. If Triple H is doing that good of a job, open yourself up and say, listen, Hunter, Paul, let me in on what you're doing here. I want to do this and make my show better. What are you doing that I'm not doing? Give me some advice. But Vince's ego's too big. Vince's ego's too big to allow that to happen. So that's the fucking problem, man. WWE right now is in shambles. Even with this tournament going on for the WWE Championship, man. Predictable fucking garbage. Will they do the right thing come Survivor Series? I don't know. But WWE right now, so much of the company and the way it operates needs to change. Needs to change. And, you know, I don't wish any ill will on Vince McMahon. I honestly think Vince McMahon needs to take several steps back for the WWE, or from the WWE. So does Kevin Dunn. So does Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn, and what I read, I don't know if he's for the best interest of the WWE. Someone else has to move up there and fucking operate things the right way and get Monday Night Raw and the WWE product back to where it was, man. You know, you can be entertainment, you can be this, you can be that, you can be in the mainstream, but when it comes down to it, man, that bell is gonna ring and you give us wrestling. Why is NXT all about wrestling and WWE is all about entertainment, or Monday Night Raw is about entertainment, man? It's two sides of the fucking scale. You can't do that, man. It's got to be even. I don't mind the entertainment, but when that fucking bell rings, you give us Sasha Banks. You give us guys like Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews, Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan. You give us guys like that, man. Neville. Those are the guys we want to see, man. Kevin Owens. Those are the guys we want to see. So, change needs to happen. This is not a revolution. It never was a revolution. It was a revolution for a good 15 minutes when that one segment happened when they all were introduced on Monday Night Raw. After that, the revolution became a de-evolution. So, things need to change, and we want Sasha. Hopefully WWE and Vince McMahon is listening to the fans, because it definitely needs to happen and things need to change. All right, moving on, guys. News on Daniel Bryan and his status. Daniel Bryan's in-ring return has been hard to find, or the news on Daniel Bryan has been very hard to find. There has been speculation. There's been a lot of speculation on Daniel Bryan's return to the ring. However, there hasn't been anything concrete about Daniel Bryan's status with WWE. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Vince McMahon is reportedly back and forth on the decision to bring Bryan back to the ring. Back and forth on what? Your show sucks. Daniel Bryan would be a massive shot of adrenaline, man. Just imagine yourself fucking diving into a pool of monster energy, man. That's exactly what Daniel Bryan would bring to the fucking program. There's no back and forth here. Put him back in the ring. The latest news coming out is that WWE and Bryan are still waiting for the opinion of a third doctor. The main reason Vince and WWE are skeptical is WWE Dr. Joseph Maroon concluded that Bryan should never wrestle again because of his history with concussions. Bryan's personal doctor that also works with the Arizona Cardinals, NFL, football, they cleared him to wrestle. So you're telling me that the Arizona Cardinals, a full contact sport like football, the main doctor that works with the Arizona Cardinals cleared him to wrestle. And I'm sure that is a big deal in itself. It's entirely possible that the opinion of this third doctor has already been sent to the WWE and the decision has already been made. It's likely that if Vince McMahon is still back and forth on the decision to let Bryan wrestle, that the third doctor approved him and Vince is still unsure of giving Bryan the green light. Daniel Bryan would be an adrenaline shot to the WWE roster right now. It would be a shocking moment to see Daniel Bryan back at the Survivor Series, if it did happen, in some matter. Give us Bryan. That's all I got to say about that, man. I think the WWE... listen, again, I'm going to say it again. I don't think the WWE could be this stupid. I don't think the WWE could be this stupid. Number one, Daniel Bryan wants to wrestle. Number two, Daniel Bryan is fucking crying. He's dying to get back in the fucking ring, man. He wants to do it. He wants to get back in there. That's what he loves. It's his passion. You're going to let this man sit out and just miss him in the ring? You're gonna fucking take away his number one fucking passion and thrill in life, and that's being in a fucking WWE ring? Your fucking Monday Night Raw and programming all across the week can use Daniel Bryan's presence. Why not? I understand you trying to be safe, and you might got lawsuits going on, and you know you're very strict about the wellness policy and the concussion tests. I understand that, but if this man has been sitting out all year, and he's got the Arizona Cardinals NFL team giving him the green light, you are good to go, man. Get him back in the ring. All right? That's all I got to say about that. Listen, if it happens again, then it's done. But give him the fucking time of day. Give him the opportunity to get back in there, man. I understand the risk, but Daniel Bryan right now, he wants it, and the WWE certainly needs it. Get him back in the ring immediately. WWE has been putting on some serious thought into WrestleMania 32 as of late. Tickets for the event have gone on sale already, and WWE is working furiously on their plans because WWE Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania are just around the corner. The latest rumors that have been circulating that go hand-in-hand with WrestleMania are John Cena versus The Undertaker, Triple H versus The Rock, and possibly John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Triple H versus The Rock, I reported this weekend Off The Script, might not be taking place because Ronda Rousey and The Rock will be filming movies, and The Rock's agents and everyone in Hollywood, they don't want the risk of The Rock being injured in a WWE ring again. This news came this week that Ronda Rousey and The Rock will be unavailable to compete for WrestleMania, like I just said, in Dallas because of obligations to filming schedules. Fortunately for WWE, those aren't the only movie stars they're talking to right now. WWE is making a plan B, C, and D, and E for WrestleMania in Dallas. That entails trying to accumulate as much star power as possible for the event. Dave Bautista is apparently on the list of stars WWE is targeting. The day a WWE cameraman doesn't know your name and addresses you as Mr. Cool Strong Dude is the day you realize your career is over. That is what Dave Bautista tweeted a few days ago on Twitter. That tweet and Dave Bautista's recent interviews on the subject have made many in the industry question the future of his wrestling career. The Wrestling Observer newsletter and Dave Meltzer gave 2 cents about the possibility of Batista appearing at WrestleMania 32. And I quote, I don't know if Batista's schedule is going to allow him to work WrestleMania because of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and that starts filming in mid-January, and he's in that movie, and he may have other things lined up after that. It's possible. Batista and WWE have probably had some communication, but the movie people don't exactly like WWE using their guys because of the Rock thing, with the Hercules thing, and when he got hurt, and they had to push the movie back several weeks. That sounds like speculation from Meltzer at best, but he's got a point. One of the rumored reasons The Rock may not get back into the ring, again, is the issue of movie studio insurance policies. It's entirely possible that Batista's success with Guardians of the Galaxy and now Spectre, James Bond 007, will prevent him from wrestling again, but that doesn't mean the Animal couldn't appear in a non-wrestling role in Dallas this April. There were actually rumors that Dave Batista versus Triple H is being talked about for WrestleMania 32, and that would go hand in hand, and that would make sense because Batista walked out on Evolution, and all he has to do is come back, and WWE could pick up that story from when Dave Batista was last seen in WWE. That would make sense, but I don't know what's going to happen with Triple H, man. I really don't know what is going to happen with Triple H at WrestleMania. The Rock is not going to be there. Rousey's not going to be there. There's a possibility Batista's not going to be there. WWE right now, I am assuming, is very, very stressed out with WrestleMania 32, and they need to have something solid. They need to have something solid about what they want to do at WrestleMania, man. Going into the Survivor Series and following the Survivor Series, because before you know it, the Royal Rumble is going to be here, and they need to get things in order right now, because not only do they have to sell 100,000 seats in that arena, which I'm sure they will do anyway, but you want to back up a 100,000 seat attendance with one of the best cards you could possibly put on for a WrestleMania. So we'll find out what's going on with that. Batista and WWE possibly in talks. There might be a rumor going around that Batista versus Triple H could be happening at WrestleMania after The Rock and Rousey now won't be appearing at the event, and Seth Rollins is on the shelf. So we'll see what happens. If I have any news, obviously I will let you guys know right here on Off the Script. And finally, guys, the last piece of news this weekend for part 3. News on Alexa Bliss. I was given this via Twitter. TheDirty.com is a gossip site that lets people submit rumors, speculation, and dirt about high-profile celebrities. A site like that naturally attracts a lot of negative attention. Unfortunately, Alexa Bliss of NXT has been the subject of some negative attention and some backstage rumors of being a ring rat. An anonymous poster who claims to be a WWE developmental talent has posted gossip about Bliss on the site. And I quote, this is the following as to what they said about Alexa Bliss. It is addressed to Nick. Nick, I am currently training with WWE to be a wrestler. We train at NXT in Orlando. A great group of men and women are down here, but I have to call out one, Alexa Bliss. I wish to stay anonymous, but this needs to be said. She is a ring rat, as we call it. She sleeps with just about every person who walks in the door and has slept with trainers, higher-ups, wrestlers, and whoever else she can get her hands on. I have heard nasty stories I refuse to share. She is cute and nice, but a total slore. She's not very good in the ring, but isn't bad as a manager. I hope she sees this and cleans up her act ASAP. If you're not familiar, a ring rat is a term for a female wrestler that sleeps with other wrestlers with the goal of furthering their career. Bliss is actually in a real-life relationship with NXT talent Murphy, so the disgruntled talent that posted the gossip could simply be jealous. I guess that's why everybody wants to go to NXT, man. They got a nice welcoming committee in Alexa Bliss waiting for them as they walk through the door, man. Shit, sign me up, bro. Sign me up. I'm only kidding before I fucking get in trouble over here. So that's the story on Alexa Bliss, man. I'm not sure what to believe. You can't believe the gossip sites, man. They're fucking nothing but straight trash. You can't take it seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't believe it. I really don't. It could be someone, like the report says, who is simply out, trying to get back at her for simply being jealous. It is what it is, man, but I figured I would report it because I seen Joe Cronin report it, and I seen it on Twitter, and I seen it in the dirt sheets today, so I figured I would close off the script with that. Let me know what you guys think about that, man. Shit, you want to go down to NXT, man? You got Alexa Bliss waiting for you. Sounds like a good deal. All right, guys, that's Off the Script Part 3 for number 91. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up. I'm going to be doing an unboxing right now for Wrestle Crate. This is, I think this is October's crate. So we're going to be unboxing that, and I'm probably going to take a few Q&As, a few questions you guys left on Twitter. So don't go anywhere, man. If you guys want to see that, stay tuned, and I'll be right back with an unboxing and some Q&A, man. Alright, guys, welcome back. Off the Script number 91. This is part 3. We're going to be doing Wrestle Crate unboxing, man, for October 2015. I didn't want to do this in a regular video. I figured I would do this now. A lot of attention is on Off the Script every weekend, so I figured this would get more eyes than if I did just a regular unboxing video. So let's do it, man. Let's open it up. Let me position myself the right way here. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, man. Unboxing it. Oh, what the fuck is this? A towel? Got a fucking towel in here, bro. Oh, what does this say? Oh, shit. Super kick the face, man. Show no mercy. The Young Bucks. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's fucking... Let me move this microphone out of the way. There you go, man. The Young Bucks. I got a fucking towel, man. Super kick the face right there. Beautiful. I like that, man. I'll probably hang that up right there. Awesome, man. Awesome. Got a t-shirt in here, and there's an action figure in here, too. Wow. You fucking Wrestle Crate, man. You guys gotta get on this Wrestle Crate, bro. I'm telling you, man. JD sent me instant 10% off. This is the ultimate crate. Wait till you see what I got in here, man. Fucking beast. Pro Wrestling Tees, man. Look at that. Pro Wrestling Tees t-shirt. And it's a nice color, too. I like that color, man. If you guys want to get my t-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees, ProWrestlingTees.com/WWE Off The Script, man. Go do it. Beautiful. Is this a large? Ah, Ed, it's a fucking extra large, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's an extra large. Giving me extra large, man. I like this shirt. I can't wear it, man. I don't wear extra large. I wear large. Unless when I had a fucking extra large, it said too sweet on it. You know, with the fucking wolf pack. I gave it to my dad because it was too big. I gotta fucking reach out to Ed, man. Ed, what are you doing, bro? I'll tell you what you're doing, man. You're giving me fucking action figures. You're giving me action figures, man. Look at this shit. Mattel Battle Pack. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, man. Look at this shit. Money in the Bank. You got fucking Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. That is fucking beast, man. You got 2 fucking action figures in here, man. That is fucking awesome. This includes the Money in the Bank, and it says here, Money in the Bank briefcase, and you can recreate the action of Money in the Bank right here, man. That is fucking sweet, bro. Absolutely fucking sweet. You can't get any better than that in Wrestle Crate, man. What is this here? Ring of Honor. The Battle of Richmond. Richmond, Virginia, 5/19/12. DVD. I can add this to my Ring of Honor collection. This one here has a special challenge match. Davey Richards with Kyle O'Reilly versus Jimmy Jacobs with Kevin Steen. Grudge match. Eddie Edwards versus Mike Bennett with Maria. Team A1 versus Totally Awesome. Tag team grudge match. Jay and Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong and Michael Elgin with Truth Martini. World Tag Team title match. Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team versus the All Night Express. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. Jay Lethal versus No Fear Mike Mondo. There you go, man. The Battle of Richmond. DVD, Ring of Honor, man. This crate is easily, I just dropped the fucking box. Easily exceeds the fucking price of what they charge you, man. Of what they charge you. And then that was it. That was it. What do I got? I got a fucking poster in here, too. House of Hardcore, man. The House of Hardcore. Tommy Dreamer. Abyss. Bobby Roode. Eric Young. Look at them. Austin Aries. Rhino. You got fucking, what's this guy's name? From ECW. I forgot his fucking name, man. You got a bunch of fucking familiar guys on here, man. Awesome. Awesome. House of Hardcore. There you go. And then what is this? What is this, man? Chavo Guerrero. An autographed picture of Chavo Guerrero, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. That's pretty fucking sweet, man. Lucha Underground, Wednesdays on the El Rey Network, 8 p.m., man. That's fucking beast, man. Wrestle Crate is absolutely fucking... This may be the best fucking crate that they got, man. They just keep getting better and better. I don't know why you guys aren't subscribed yet, and I got fucking calling spots here, man. Look at this. Limited edition. This is a limited edition Authentic piece of match used. Memorabilia from Superstar Rhino. This piece is from a shirt worn by Rhino during a match that took place in 2015, man. That is fucking great. Look at that. Calling spots, and then you got number 50 out of 250, man. There's only 250 of these made. Calling spots there. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beast fucking crate, man. Absolutely beast fucking crate. WrestleCrate.com. And then they deliver in the UK as well. If you guys want to go out there and order your crate, JD sent me instant 10% off anything you fucking order, man, for your first crate. If you sign up, go to WrestleCrate.com, fill out the appropriate information, and get your crate delivered right to your front door, man, and you're going to get shit like that. That is fucking beast, all right? Now, let's go to my Twitter page and answer some questions for the Q&A. If you guys use the hashtag OTS91, you guys would be here on my Twitter wall, and a bunch of guys popped up here. A few of them, man. We can answer. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions for OTS91, man, and then we'll end this weekend's Off the Script. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. This is for Wrestling for All. What's up, brother? Can we have Ambrose win the title, Reigns turn heel and join the Authority, and Bryan comes back and wins the Rumble? I would love if Daniel Bryan comes back, period. I would love if Daniel Bryan won the Rumble, period. But I would love to see the way that I played it out, man. Reigns joins the Authority. He becomes the next big heel in the WWE because they need a big heel. Bray Wyatt and Kevin Owens are not being built up as a huge heel. WWE needs someone to replace Seth Rollins. I think Roman Reigns is that guy. I would have Dean Ambrose take the Daniel Bryan route, and you give him the Daniel Bryan treatment going into TLC, the Royal Rumble. But Jim Ross, this week on the podcast, the Ross Report, said that, you know, have Roman Reigns be a heel, have him have the title, go into WrestleMania, and build Brock Lesnar up for the main event at WrestleMania, have him win the Rumble, and have him feud with the Authority, and have that rematch at WrestleMania, man. So WWE has a few different routes that they could go. I like my way better. I would love to see Ambrose versus Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. Mark the Majestic on Twitter says, how do you think things will go for Seth Rollins after he returns? He will be a babyface, and he will feud with Triple H. That is what's happening. I predict Seth Rollins versus Triple H will be the main event of SummerSlam in Brooklyn 2016. David Wells, do you see WWE ever bringing AJ Styles into the company so he can be a part of NXT when his New Japan deal expires in 2016? I would love to see AJ Styles in the WWE. There are rumors of AJ Styles coming to the WWE, and I know Triple H wants to take NXT on tour full time, but there are problems with that. You don't want to burn out the guys. You don't want to overexpose NXT. I love the intimacy of NXT right now. I love the fact that it's not seen everywhere. I like that you can only see it on the WWE Network. I don't like that it's overexposed to a massive amount of people. It keeps that specialness to it. And if AJ Styles is going to be brought in because WWE and Triple H wants to take this thing full time, I think AJ Styles is the right guy to build that brand around. And can you imagine NXT TakeOver right before WrestleMania if they bring in AJ Styles and Finn Balor is still the WWE NXT champion? Finn Balor versus AJ Styles right before WrestleMania takes place. Fuck, I could see that match at WrestleMania, man. Unbelievable. I think AJ Styles will eventually end up in the WWE because they always do, man. Especially, we thought Samoa Joe would never end up in WWE, and here he is. We thought Sting would never come back to the come to the WWE. He was there. AJ Styles, I think he will be in WWE in 2016. That's just my honest opinion. This is from Jordan on Twitter. What's up, JD? So, with the right card, do you still think WWE can potentially fill 100,000 fans at WrestleMania 32? They will fill that stadium no matter what, man, because it's WrestleMania, and WrestleMania sells on the name alone. Julian, hi, JD. If Jeff Hardy returns, do you think he will ever win the Tag Team Championship, or would he have a title shot or be treated like RVD? If Jeff Hardy returns, he will be coming back with Matt, and I'm assuming they would be a tag team going after the tag team titles. And Matt and Jeff are so versatile, they could be put in any situation. But I do see the Hardys coming back to the WWE in 2016, and I can't wait for that to happen, man. But there are rumors that Jeff Hardy's leg isn't doing too good. I'm not sure how true those rumors are. But if they do come back, I do see them coming in as a tag team together and going after the tag team championships. Possibly something to do with the Dudleys at WrestleMania. Those were the rumors. So we have to wait and see, man. But I think the Hardys will be back in the WWE in 2016. This is from Lace Up. Hey, JD, brother, thank you for the awesome entertainment. Do you think we are going to see the American Badass gimmick ever again? Lace, simple answer to that question, no. The Undertaker will retire as the dead man. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for Off the Script. I know there wasn't a lot of questions, and I didn't want to make this video too long to begin with, man, but I did the unboxing. I think I'm going to start doing unboxings on Off the Script. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'll take some questions on Sunday. I'll keep that going. So if you guys want to get in questions for Off the Script 92, use the hashtag OTS92 on Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter at JD from NY206. Make sure you guys check out the description for everything else you guys need. And I'll be back on Monday with Monday Night Raw review, man. The final Monday Night Raw before the Survivor Series takes place and we crown a new WWE champion, man. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Off the Script. Hit that thumbs up. Share it all over the Twitter, whoever you got, man. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Let them know about Off the Script, that they're a professional wrestling fan. And I'll see you guys right back here on Monday Night Raw review. And I'll see you guys right back here on Off the Script for next weekend, 92, man, as we head into the Survivor Series. This is JD, and I'll see you guys later.